Hi guys, welcome back to Paper Confessions with Karamia. I am back with Cooking Up a Journal collab. This is brought to you by our wonderful host, Creating with Jovi, and Coulee Craft Corner, which is Sierra's channel. The whole month of February is going to be filled with journal creative inspiration. So if you're new to junk journaling, love to make your own journals and create different layouts, keep watching. It's day 6, and if you missed day 1 through 5, you can definitely look at this list here, and I'll put all the participants' names. That way you can watch it back in playback and then add the rest of the channel names so that you can add it to your watch list. I'm going to be sharing a work in progress project. Kind of picked it up again. I haven't really had time to really dive into it, and I thought Jovi's kit was perfect for this project. I just love it. My daughter Lil is away in college. She's a senior and has taken a lot of interest in cooking. And so she requested that I write down some of our recipes, family recipes. And so I bought this binder recipe book from the not Dollar Tree, Target Dollar Spot. And as you can see, it's pretty plain and simple, and I kind of wanted to embellish it and add some of the beautiful digital printouts that Jovi has in her kit. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I ended up doing. So first off, I decorated the front. I didn't want to make it too bulky on the spine, so I've left that blank. I did some ruffling on some of this fabric. And this beautiful resin bow was gifted to me by Kawaii Memo Love, which is Christine's channel, and she's actually going to be presenting her project share on February 12th. So look out for that. And then I put this cute little yellow bow, and I thought it was really pretty on top of this whisk. And then we have red burlap on the bottom here. These were wonderful cut aparts from Jovi's kit. My printer is not the greatest, so I ended up doing, to make it strong, because I know my daughter Lil will be using this a lot, I laminated it so that way it would be nice and sturdy. We have this yellow wooden spoon at the bottom there, so we kind of matchy-matchy. There's some tones of yellow here as well. And I like the blues. We have some blue lace in here. On the back, I had decorated with a Recollections paper pad called Orchard Hill. Really love that paper pad. So let's open it up. And as you saw in the video title, this is Stories in the Kitchen. It is a journal and a recipe book at the same time. Now, a lot of the recipes that I included or will be including in this particular recipe book are some of the recipes that my grandmother, my mom has passed on to me, and my late mother-in-law had also shared and taught me. So I want the kids to know the stories behind it and some of the fun memories. So I decided I would write down the recipes, and in between the pages, I would do some journaling. This is one area again where I have this beautiful print from Jovi's kit, laminated it. It kind of lifted the colors because, like I said, I don't have the best printer. If you guys have any recommendations for high resolution print, I usually go to UPS, but I hadn't had time lately because of work, so I ended up printing it at home, and the color was really muted. In her kit, if you want to see it, make sure to check it out on her Etsy shop. It's so vibrant and beautiful, so I feel like this is not really doing it justice, so make sure to check it out. And she also does a little show and tell on her channel. So we have here on the back of the page, I like having a part of my journal where I can write on. And so it's like a little dry erase board. I can erase this and then in turn write something else. So you can erase it. And then Emmy was saying, yes, that would be fun to write down, for example, notes, maybe your menu for the week, if you'd like to use it as a reference. And sorry about the squigglies, but you get the idea. So you can definitely put your menu for the week. So for example, menu for the week, and then kind of make your list at the bottom here and then change it every time based on your liking. I printed the digital again here, and then basically also kind of updated the little separators or little tab pages for that came with the binder. And then have this, I got this from a swap. I don't remember who gave it to me, but it's so beautiful and I wanted to add it. Emmy said it looked like a cover for a mason jar, and I thought that was pretty neat. But you can see this beautiful collage from Jovi's Digital. Hope you see that. So it's laminated nice and strong, so if it ever gets wet you can just wipe it down and it won't get no trouble there. So this is our soup tab. And then over here again I used that Orchard Recollections paper pad, which I really love. I love the colors. Jovi's kit has that mid-century look and it's really beautiful. I like the 1950s feel to it. These were actually freebies, so if you're interested in seeing what kind of freebies she has to offer, check out her Facebook group. You can join it for free, and then you can post. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you can post your project shares there and also meet fellow crafters and new friends. So I love this. I am going to be writing some of my journaling on these cute little index cards. This is another cut apart, and it's a little tuck spot. So I laminated it as well. And then we have our baking here. This is again part of the kit, which I love, another cut apart. So what I did was just very simply did some layers to kind of, you know, support the collage on the page here. And she had some of these vintage images, a recipe card, which I thought was really cute. When you flip it over, you can see I've written the stories in the kitchen. I am also going to do a flip out here where I will write my journal entry here so that when the kids or Lil looks through this, then she can read on it. Emmy found amazing chocolate chip cookie. It's always, and it's been her recipe. And you can see it says inspired by Sassy Spoon. Every year, whenever there's a special occasion, Emmy will make her chocolate chip cookies, and it is amazing. It's really fun and enjoyable. It's one of our family's favorites. So here we'll have a little tuck spot of another recipe. This is from Daphne's Diary, and I love that they featured this cheesecake. It's lemon and honey. It's one of my favorite flavor profiles. I'm excited to make this, and I think Lil will love it as well. Here we have another writing spot. This is also laminated, so she can use that and write some notes and do some changes if she would like. We have a blueberry pie, and this was from Corningware. It's like one of those tearaway pieces, and you have the recipe on the back. So I really love that. Let's see, and then we have our stir fry page. So did a little collaging using a few different images from a vintage women's magazine. So I thought this was really cute. When I was growing up, I really loved Sun-Maid raisins. And this one has something to do with oatmeal. I know it's not stir-fry, but I just love the colors on red. And then you have that soft pink in the background. And then here we have a little recipe of zucchini and a picture. So I'll be adding tons of journaling and also recipes that she can use. One of our favorite things is also one pot recipes. So here I laminated this page, and these are cut aparts too. So I did some stamping. It says One Pot Wonder Instapot Recipes. And when you're in a hurry, you know, when you're working and you want to cook up something real quick, I think the Instapot has been a great kitchen tool that I've used. It's cut down the time from, you know, making a recipe that you would normally, for example, cook if you're doing a stew for a few hours to 20 minutes or something like that. So this is where I'm going to be writing the recipes. This is another cut apart with the mittens, and I love that. And then we have the tab. Here is another image from her wonderful digital. Again, check out her channel when she does the share, because the color here does not look like that. It's my printer, sorry, but it says crafting happiness one recipe at a time. So I love that. And then here we have our seafood tab. I put fish, but I'm gonna change that to seafood. Another cut apart, it says chef mode on, and we have a bowl of mussels, which something we also enjoy in our household. And I love the blues. This is the original color of the actual page. So I just put that image there. Another part of the digital, and I love that I can write my entry here. Super cute. And then we get to this part where we have our proteins. This is a stew dish, and I put the cut apart here that says food. Let's see what's on the back side. Yes, another recipe page where again we can write our stories in the kitchen. And I'm just so excited to be journaling on this. Again, it's a work in progress. And I am actually planning to also include some photographs of us in the kitchen, photographs of my grandmother cooking in the kitchen, my mom cooking in the kitchen and baking with the kids and whatnot, and myself. I have a few photos of myself with my late mother-in-law. So I am excited to add that here. So it's not just a recipe book. It's a beautiful journal that will also remind them of our own family history. So here's one where I had leftover paper and I just did some collaging using some of the cut aparts and the printable. So this is our pasta section. And I thought this was perfect. We have our lasagna, good food, good mood. That is so true. And then you flip it over, we have vintage ad, again, that I got from a women's magazine. And this is Libby's tomato sauce. And how cute is that? And then I think we have our vegetable. This is another cute little ad for the green giant sweet peas. We have this cute little angel. It says they are so tender. So I thought that was really cute. On the flip side, I have a little tuck spot here with some images from Daphne's diary. So that's a ribbon floral piece with some beads. I think it's such a beautiful, look at that. Look at how it complements the craft paper. I have another writing spot here. And then we have a wonderful recipe that I am excited to try. I love eggplant, so I'm sure me and the girls can cook this together. Lil will be visiting us for spring break, so I'm going to be giving this to her then. More pages to fill with fun recipes, and I think the last image, because it had like a dark gray background here, I just added this stuffed eggplant dish, but look at the colors on that. And here is the back of our binder recipe books. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little project share and found some inspiration. You can alter your books or alter your existing recipe books, write the stories in the kitchen, and just have fun. So check out all of the channels and take a screenshot of the schedule. I'll put it right here again. And I hope you guys can join us for fun. Again, thank you so much for host Jovi and Sierra. This has been really fun. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.